Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. It's T from Impeccable Hands, and in this video I want to share with you guys the tips and techniques that have actually helped me to grow my hair healthy, long and fluffy and full. If that is something that you're interested in, then make sure you keep on watching. So I'm going to be sharing with you 10 tips that have helped me to grow my hair better. But first of all, let me just say this, that when you're growing out your hair, or when you start your natural hair journey, or just your hair journey overall, make sure you have a goal. Okay, make sure you have a vision. You don't start building a house without a vision, without a plan, without anything. Otherwise, if you do that, then definitely you're not going to know where you're going, and your building is going to be chaotic. So make sure you have a plan, make sure you have a vision, and that is going to give you purpose for why you are growing your hair the way you're growing it. Number one is that you need to wash your hair the right way. So most of us know that we need to wash our hair, okay? Most of us know that we need to wash our hair, but sometimes we're negligent. We wash whenever we feel like it, or we even forget that we need to wash our hair because we think that dirt is good. Dirt is not good, guys. This area, this region, it has to be clean, like all the time. It has to be. Shampooing alone does not suffice to a good wash day. A good wash day has to clean your hair and condition it so that it is ready for the next time, for the days or weeks ahead before you wash your hair again. And how often you wash is also very important, so you don't have to wash your hair every other day, because that is too much work for the hair. So if you're going to tell yourself that you're going to wash your hair weekly, wash your hair weekly. If you're going to be washing your hair every month, wash your hair monthly. If you're going to be washing your hair every 6 weeks, wash your hair every 6 weeks. But do not go beyond, for me, do not go beyond 2 months without washing your hair. For me, I wash my hair right now every 5 weeks. My 2021 resolution was that I'm going to be washing my hair every 5 weeks. And if you want to know how I wash my hair or what my hair routine is like, then make sure you click, or not here, but here. Make sure you click right here, and you're going to find a link to a video on how I maintain. The second tip is that you need to pick the right products, okay? The right products. When I say pick the right products, what I mean is that go for products that work for you. So make sure that you pick products that work for you. 1, 2, pick a product that is within your immediate reach. So do not go for products that come once in a while. If a product is not always available in the stores, especially if it's store-bought, then you're going to have problems, okay? Also, pick a product that is friendly to your pocket. Do not be carried away, guys. If somebody else is using sheer moisture and she can afford sheer moisture, then let her use sheer moisture. But if you cannot afford sheer moisture, guys, just find something that works for your pocket. Tip number 3 is that you need to protect your hair by styling it in protective stylings or in protective styles. So this tendency of combing every other day and styling your hair every other day as if you are going to a fashion show or something like that does not work well. Guys, style it in a style that would not make you meddle with it every other day. So for example, I've had these for the past 7 days. I had my wash day a week ago, and I was in chunky mini twists, and all that I did was to feed in some kinky hair, and that's why you see them longer than this. My hair is not this long. My mini twists are never this long. But what I mean is, put your hair in protective styles, and you need to be consistent as well. Do not switch around. This time you're in a weave, next time you're in braids, the other time you're in what? I find that particular tendency distorts your scalp. I don't know about you, but that is what I realized, that if you keep on switching around styles, your hair is manipulated a lot at the scalp. So find styles that you're going to be consistent with. If you are into mini braids and mini twists, then stick to them. So for me, I'm into mini twists, Okay, number 4 is detangling. So where detangling is concerned, you can use your fingers, you can use combs, but how you detangle matters. So for example, I don't use combs anymore because they don't sit well with my hair. They keep on ripping at it, and that doesn't work well. But if you're using combs, make sure you use a wide tooth comb. Make sure you start from the tips and you go all the way to the scalp. Do not start from here and go down like that. You don't have straight hair. All right, make sure you start from here, whether you're relaxed or whether you are in natural, whether your hair is fine, whether your hair is thick and coarse. Make sure you start from here and go all the way up. I hope you get that. And even with finger detangling, make sure you start from down here and work your way all the way up. Okay, and as your finger detangling, make sure your hands are lubricated with an oil or with some water or with some gel, so that you do not snag at your hair, and also to make sure that every knot that you find is easily separated from each other, from each hair is separated from the other. I hope you get what I'm saying. So for me, I finger detangle, and I detangle with my hands lubricated with oil, and that has been really working well for me, and that has actually helped me to cut off how much hair I break and shed on a particular day that I'm detangling. I do not detangle every other day. I only do this on wash day, and basically that's what I do. I hope you get the concept. All right, tip number 5 is that you need to protect your hair at night. Okay, let me hammer this into you. Cotton scarves, cotton pillowcases are going to suck out the moisture from your hair, and this is something that I used to do back then. I used to sleep on a cotton pillowcase and a cotton scarf, and in the morning my hair would be dry. I've applied some oil in the evening, but in the morning it's dry, you know. So since I started using, ever since I started wearing a certain bonnet at night or a certain scarf at night, my hair has been better. In the morning I wake up, my hair is still as bouncy as it was last night, and that has really helped me to retain moisture. And also the satin scarf or the satin bonnet helps with ensuring that your hair does not does not cause friction with the material, and eventually that leads to you retaining some length because you're not breaking off some hair as you were sleeping, and also it protects your hair off. Tip number 6 is that you need to use heat minimally, or you need not to use heat at all. Especially if you're natural, you can do without heat. If you're relaxed, you can do with heat, but use it to the minimal context as much as possible. Do not rely on it that much. You can always find other heatless styles that you can wear, and your hair is going to be stretched and all that. For example, air drying is really good for those relaxed hair and those with natural hair. In my case, I blow dry my hair, but once every 5 weeks, especially on wash day, because I want it to be stretched. And that's it. That's what I do. If you want to know how I blow dry my hair, make sure you click right here and you're going to find a video on how I go up. Tip number 7 is dust off your ends. I don't know how to hammer this into people's heads, but you need to dust off your hair. You need to dust off your hair, or at least trim it. I personally trim my hair once a year because my hair is better now. But what I do every other wash day is that I dust off my ends. What I mean by that is that, for example, let's assume this is my mini twist, my actual mini twist, okay? So anything that is coming out here and is not in uniform with the rest of the twist itself, I just cut it out. I trim once a year, and that really works well for me. You can trim twice or 3 times a year, but if you overdo it, you risk yourself at losing your length. And if you do not do this particular technique, you risk yourself at harboring split ends that can actually travel the length of your hair and destroy your hair. So make sure you regulate these two. You work this out as a proactive technique, not as a reactive technique. So always do preventive measures before the actual problem comes. Tip number 8 is moisturizing the right way. Now, before 2018, I would just apply hair food to my hair in the morning and then take a comb it out and then go out about my business. But that was really not the right way to go about it. My hair would shine, yes, and all that, but I was so I really had a hard time on dandruff, flaking, product buildup, and having dirty hair because I was not moisturizing the right way. If you start moisturizing the right way, you are going to see a major difference in your hair. So there are so many ways of how to moisturize. For example, there's the LCO method, the LOC method, the LO, the LB method, which you can actually use. Personally, I use the LC method, and I explained this in another video when I was moisturizing my mini twist, where I first of all start by spraying water, a water-based product, and water is the right thing to go for if you want to be simple. So I start by spraying water, and then I go in with a leave-in conditioner cream, and then I finish that with my hair oil as a sealant. Ocean spray is not a moisturizer, guys. There was one time that I would just take the spray and go like whoosh and be done. It's not water based, okay? Water is not like the main ingredient. Even if it says so, it's not water based. So make sure that the first step you do is to apply a water based product or just water itself. Spritz and make it damp, make the hair damp, and then apply a cream. If you don't have a cream, you can just come in with your oil or butter and seal the moisture in, but make sure you start with water-based product, okay? Tip number 9 is that have the right information and have the right sort of influences. Guys, there is so much information on the internet, so much information in our WhatsApp groups and whatnot, on Facebook, on Twitter, on Instagram. Everybody wants to have a say on natural hair, on relaxed hair, on locks and ABCD, but what you get by the end of the day should be something that is sensible and something that is all true. Do not be carried away with what others are trying out. I mean, there are others who come and say, use this in 2-3 days and your hair is going to grow from this to that. I mean, that particular philosophy I do not follow. I'm sorry, but I do not follow such particular philosophies, okay? But make sure that what you're doing is sensible and something that is really true, okay? So make sure that you are following the right information. If you don't know how to research on your own, make sure you have somebody whom you know can actually help you to do that. Have the right kind of influences. For example, I have influencers who I've actually looked up to in my hair journey. For example, Green Beauty, Naturally High, Igbo Curls, Chinua Juliet, who is Igbo Curls, Napture 85, Curly Proverbs, Amber Answer. I've actually looked at these people, how they take care of their hair, and I've gained a tip or two and tried to come up with my own routine. I have not actually copied everything that they do because we come from different contexts. There is even Layla Washington, Fusion of Cultures. I also follow her and actually look up to her. She's amazing. But what I'm trying to say is, make sure those you actually pick should be those who actually inspire you to do better, not those who are out here trying to get at you, trying to make you do things because they want to have fun. But at the end of the day, like I said, have a goal, have a vision, and you are going to have a purpose. Tip number 10. Whew. Hallelujah. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay. All right. Tip number 10 is that you need to be a healthy person overall. So, eat well, drink well, be happy, exercise. I mean, pray, all right? Pray, guys, about it. Pray to your maker who gave you that hair to help you come up with a way of taking care of it the right way. Otherwise, you're going to be misguided. I mean, seek guidance from above and everything is going to be handed down to you. Even the good books say so. So make sure you do that. Fine. So I hope this was enlightening and I hope this is something that is going to help you to do better. And if you want to hear more and if you want to know more, ask me and I'm going to let you know. I don't hide whatever I do. But if you want to see a video on how I structure my hair routine, then make sure you click right here and you're going to find a video on that. So thank you guys for watching. If you've stayed with me this far, you are the VIP, the VVIP. Thank you guys for watching, and subscribe to my channel. Click on the notification button below so that you know whenever I post a video. Click on the like button because it helps me know what you guys like and how to come up with new content. Make sure you like and follow me on my social media pages. Tell your friends about me and share this video, and until I see you in the next one, bye.